In any long term practice, there comes a phase where nothing seems to be happening. You're still writing, you're still reading, you're still reflecting, but you don't feel transformed. There are no breakthroughs, no dramatic realizations, no sudden clarity. Just pages, just words. And this is the stage where most people stop. Because we've been trained to expect visible progress. We want evidence, we want measurable improvement, we want to feel different. But real growth, the kind that alters your character, is often quiet. It's almost unnoticeable while it's happening. When you journal consistently, you won't wake up one morning with a completely new personality. Instead, you'll find that you argue a little less intensely. You'll notice that you pause before replying to a message that would have triggered you 6 months ago. You'll realize you recover from disappointment a little faster. That's it. Small recalibrations. Carol Dweck talks about growth as a process shaped by mindset over time. But what isn't emphasized enough is how subtle that process feels internally. It doesn't feel like leveling up, it feels like repetition. One page today, another tomorrow, another next week. And because it feels ordinary, we underestimate it. When growth is slow, journaling becomes less about discovery and more about continuity. You're not writing to find something new, you're writing to stay engaged with what's already unfolding. Sometimes you'll reread an entry from months ago and notice the same concern repeating. And instead of judging yourself, why am I still dealing with this? You might see something softer. The tone has changed. Maybe earlier you were panicked about it, now you're reflective. Earlier you blamed someone else, now you're examining your role. That shift is quiet, but it's significant. Writing shapes personality gradually. If your journal entries are reactive, dramatic, filled with immediate conclusions, you may carry that same urgency into conversations. If your writing becomes more measured, more curious than accusatory, that temperament begins to reflect in how you speak with others. You don't interrupt as quickly, you don't assume motives as fast, you ask better questions. The page trains your internal pace, and your internal pace influences your relational pace. When growth is slow, something deeper is being built: steadiness. We live in a culture that celebrates reinvention, big declaration, public transformations, but steadiness is less glamorous. It's choosing not to escalate an argument, it's recognizing envy without acting on it, it's admitting you were wrong without collapsing into shame. These are not cinematic moments, they are micro adjustments. And journaling supports those adjustments because it allows you to witness yourself over time. There's a concept in literature about character development that happens beneath the surface. Subtext that reveals change not through dramatic speeches but through altered responses. A life works the same way. If last year you would have shut down during criticism and now you can remain present, that is growth, even if no one applauds it. Writing helps you notice those shifts, and noticing reinforces them. Because when you see evidence of quiet maturity, you trust yourself more. You don't need constant validation, you've seen the trajectory. There will be seasons where your pages feel repetitive. You'll think, I've written this before, yes. And that repetition is integration. Growth rarely arrives in a single insight. It arrives through revisiting the same themes with slightly more awareness each time. When change is slow, your role is not to accelerate it, your role is to remain consistent. One page not to force evolution but to document it honestly. And here's something subtle: the way you journal during slow season reveals your relationship with patience. If you write with frustration, why am I not better yet? That impatience often mirrors how you treat others. But if you write with gentleness, this is still unfolding, that gentleness extends outward. You become someone who allows people time, including yourself. Quiet growth builds depth, depth builds presence, and presence changes rooms without announcement. If you've been journaling and wondering whether it's working because nothing dramatic has shifted, look closer. Are you slightly less defensive, slightly more reflective, slightly more composed? That's not nothing, that's foundation. Even looking is foundation. And foundations are never exciting while they are being laid, they're just necessary. If this resonates, if you're in a slow season, write anyway, stay anyway. Comment if you've ever felt like your progress was invisible. Sometimes naming that feeling is part of the integration. And if you're here for the long work, the kind that shapes temperament, not just temporary motivation, subscribe, maybe share with your friends. Not for transformation stories, for steadiness, because quiet growth over time becomes unmistakable, even if today it feels almost imperceptible.